As we have already stated in many videos, U.S. Department of Defense is working to arm the military with an extensive drone fleet. Across the department, there is an accelerating effort to procure vast quantities of unmanned aerial systems, potentially numbering in the hundreds of thousands or even reaching into the millions over the next several years. The emphasis is particularly strong on smaller, lower-cost platforms that can be fielded at scale. This surge in demand follows updated guidance from the Pentagon that prioritizes mass, affordability, and rapid fielding as key enablers for future operational concepts. As inventory objectives expand, so too does the need for efficient deployment infrastructure. Specifically, there is growing interest in modular, container-based launch solutions that can quickly release large numbers of drones and, where feasible, support their recovery. In this context, the Defense Innovation Unit, DIU, has outlined high-level performance criteria for what it terms a containerized autonomous drone delivery system, or CADDS. The concept envisions a flexible, rapidly deployable platform capable of integrating various government-directed unmanned aircraft while supporting scalable operations, aligned with the military's broader push toward mass autonomous capabilities. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how the Pentagon is planning drone swarm deployment with containerized autonomous drone delivery system. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted and fastest VPN brand that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte. NordVPN provides a 256-bit encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy and also enables you to access contents that are blocked based on geolocation. Its threat protection system helps you avoid phishing, scams, and malware. NordVPN application is available for all the major platforms as well as browsers. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive saving by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. As seen from Ukraine-Russia war, drones are becoming critical, but drone technology is set to become even more functional with swarming. A drone swarm is a coordinated group of multiple unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, that operate collectively to accomplish a shared mission, often with varying degrees of autonomy and minimal direct human control. Unlike a simple formation of drones flown individually by operators, a swarm functions as a distributed system. Each drone acts as a node within a network, sharing data and responding to changes in real time. Drone swarms are poised to grow significantly more sophisticated as autonomy architectures mature. The rapid evolution of artificial intelligence and machine learning, particularly in automated target recognition, ATR, sensor fusion, and onboard decision-making, will allow distributed drone formations to identify, classify, prioritize, and prosecute targets with minimal human intervention. Instead of relying on remote operators for granular control, future swarms will increasingly function as networked, self-coordinating systems capable of dynamic task allocation, adaptive routing, and real-time reconfiguration in contested environments. A swarm that can independently maneuver, distribute targets among its nodes, and adjust to attrition mid-mission imposes disproportionate cognitive and kinetic burdens on defenders. But deploying drone swarm is challenging. Containerized Autonomous Drone Delivery System, CADDS, notice stated, the Department of War, DOW, faces a robotic mass challenge. Current methods for deploying and sustaining unmanned aerial systems, UAS, rely on direct human interaction to launch, recover, and refit each system. This one-to-one operator-to-aircraft model limits deployment speed and scale while exposing operators to unnecessary risks. It adds, the DOW requires the ability to deploy large quantities of UAS rapidly while minimizing the risk and burden to human operators executing kinetic and non-kinetic UAS operations in contested environments. As per DIU, DOW seeks innovative solutions that enable the storage, rapid deployment, and management of multi-agent systems to provide either persistent UAS coverage over extended periods or massed effects within a single geographic region and time. The system needs to be employable from land and maritime platforms in both day and night conditions and during inclement weather. As per DIU, DOW seeks innovative solutions that enable the storage, rapid deployment, and management of multi-agent systems to provide either persistent UAS coverage over extended periods or massed effects within a single geographic region and time. The system needs to be employable from land and maritime platforms in both day and night conditions and during inclement weather. These have to be designs that can be transported by military or commercial vehicles, land, sea, air, and that can be quickly positioned and made operational with minimal handling or setup. They also have to be able to provide automated functions for drone storage, launching, recovering, and refitting within the containerized platform. The intent is for the system to exist in a dormant state for a period of time and launch UAS upon command. DIU has not specified particular unmanned aerial systems that the CADDS architecture must deploy, nor has it defined a required magazine depth for each launcher. Instead, the solicitation emphasizes flexibility, stating that the system must be capable of integrating both uniform fleets and mixed configurations of government-designated UAS platforms. In practical terms, this implies an open architecture capable of supporting varied airframes, payload types, and mission profiles without extensive reconfiguration. Mobility and rapid emplacement are also central design criteria. The launcher must be deployable and recoverable within a matter of minutes, suggesting an expeditionary concept optimized for austere or forward environments. Additionally, the operational footprint must remain minimal, logistically and physically, indicating constraints on size, power requirements, and support equipment. Personnel demands are similarly limited, with a target crew size of no more than 2 operators. This requirement reflects a broader defense trend toward manpower-efficient systems that reduce sustainment burdens while maintaining tactical responsiveness. Regarding autonomy, DIU outlines a hybrid human-machine control model. The system must accommodate both operator-in-the-loop and an operator-on-the-loop paradigms. The former entails direct human authorization or intervention in engagement decisions, while the latter allows the system to execute pre-approved actions autonomously under supervisory oversight. Supporting both modes ensures adaptability across varying rules of engagement, threat environments, and command authorities. At a strategic level, DIU's mandate centers on accelerating the adoption of advanced commercial technologies for military application. Rather than pursuing exclusively bespoke defense developments, the organization prioritizes commercially derived, off-the-shelf solutions that can be rapidly adapted to operational requirements. This approach seeks to compress acquisition timelines, reduce costs, and leverage innovation cycles already underway in the private sector to address emerging U.S. defense challenges. The global defense sector has seen sustained growth in the development and procurement of containerized launch solutions designed to deploy a wide range of payloads across land and maritime domains. These systems are increasingly valued for their modularity, mobility, and ability to conceal offensive capability within standardized transport formats. In parallel, manufacturers have expanded this concept to accommodate loitering munitions and other unmanned aerial systems, either through purpose-built designs or by modifying existing launcher architectures to support drone operations. A notable illustration of this trend is Northrop Grumman, which has recently promoted the drone launch capability of its modular payload system, MPS. Beyond unmanned aircraft deployment, the same launcher framework is being marketed as a firing platform for the Advanced Reactive Strike Missile. By adapting these missile technologies for surface launch within a containerized format, the system reflects a broader industry shift toward multi-role, platform-agnostic launchers, capable of supporting both kinetic missiles and unmanned aerial assets from the same modular infrastructure. Even Iranian Shahed-136 loitering munition has been launched from mobile ground-based systems that resemble container or vehicle-mounted launchers, though not in the sense of a sealed NATO-style canister, typical of some Western loitering munitions and missiles. In some fielded configurations, multiple Shahed-136 drones are placed in a transportable launch frame that can be mounted on various platforms, effectively acting like a containerized launcher system for batch launch. It is not hard to see that in near future, containerized systems onboard ships, Trucks and aircraft, which could themselves be uncrewed, would be used to deploy drone swarms. With containerized autonomous drone delivery system, the Defense Innovation Unit is readying the U.S. military for future warfare.